This is the first ever AITA story that I read before the 610,000 followers, before the 14 million likes, before 20K subscribers on YouTube, and before the AskCon scale. This was the story that started it all. Am I the astronaut for not telling my husband he smells sooner and ruining a friend's wedding? I remember this one. This week was the wedding of two of my husband's 33 male and my 31 female longtime friends. For some background, recently we've been having some issues. I told him I needed some space, so we agreed he should move back in with his mom temporarily. I wasn't thrilled about this because she tends to baby him, though I had to accept it as he had nowhere else to go and I wanted him out of the house. I wondered what to do about the wedding. We talked about it and decided it would be best for us to go together and for him to move back home afterwards. He didn't have time before the wedding to pack up his things and get ready, so we got ready at his mom's while I got ready at home, and we planned to meet there. When he arrived, I was already chatting with friends. He came over to us immediately, and I noticed this rotten stench on him. He seemed like he'd been dumpster diving. It made my eyes water a little. I noticed our friends noticing, but he was completely oblivious and kept on chatting. I tried to let him know discreetly, but he was not getting the hint at all. We took our seats in the chapel and the service was beautiful. By this point, my nose had pretty much tuned out the smell, but was clearly affecting other people, and I still hadn't had a chance to let him know. After the service, I saw an old girlfriend I hadn't seen in years and wanted to catch up. Apparently, while I was chatting with her, a friend had pulled hubby aside and basically told him he stunk. He got upset and demanded we leave immediately. In the car, we argued, and he told me I was a horrible wife to let him embarrass himself like that in front of friends, and I was probably laughing behind his back. He said that I knew he could be forgetful, and since he was my responsibility as his wife, I should have called him up at his mom's to remind him to shower. Usually he'll come in when I'm in. Okay, there's more to the story, but I feel like we need to do this. Also, this one. Brozo. I was speechless and said nothing the entire car ride home while he berated me. This morning I checked my phone and we have both been removed from a number of group chats that involved friends that went to the wedding. I heard through some friends that the bride feels we ruined her day. More people were talking about my husband than we thought, and she no longer wants to speak with us. I'm shocked and really hurt by this and have been feeling really guilty all day. I didn't want to embarrass him by letting him know when other people were around, but now I've cost him friends and feel like I handled it all horribly. So, am I the astronaut? Update, thanks for all your comments and advice. I've been really rethinking our relationship over the past few days. Last night, a friend sent this post to my husband and he went off on me again. Seeing him like this hurt, but it was the push I needed to realize that the best thing for me is to leave. I'm moving in with a friend tonight and I'll work it out from then. My husband is out right now, so I'm packing. Thank you guys for helping me realize that this wasn't healthy. Hell no, it's not healthy. Healthy. Ladies and gentlemen, Beer Today is here. He popped in for our B-Day Bash anniversary stream to say hello. Look at this. Okay.
All right.
So we just finished reading the first ever story that we did August 17th, 2022. It's fine.
A stool.
I'll pop down a little bit. So do you remember this one? It was the one where they went to a wedding and they were having marital issues themselves. So he was staying with his mom, showed up to the wedding, hadn't showered. A lot of people noticed, and he blamed his wife for not calling him ahead of time and reminding him to shower.
Who needs to be reminded to shower?
This is the point. Yes.
I mean, you shower.
Wash the body, yes.
Yeah.
And it's not rocket science. Also, if he's old enough to be married, he's 33. 33.
He's a grown-ass man who doesn't know how to shower himself.
I didn't think there needed to be a reminder after about age 6.
I mean,
maybe 8.
Teenagers
That's
have to be
different.
Yeah, teenage.
Because they just don't care.
Homeboy's 33. He was staying with his mom. Who babies him. So the problem is that mom babied him. Mom made sure that he knew when to shower ahead of time, but apparently not this time because he was staying with her.
And she didn't remind him. So, yeah.
Still feel the same. He's a man-child.
Man-child.
And the term brozo didn't exist back then, but brozo is a really good term to classify this guy right here. That's nuts.
Yeah, we got to shower. I don't.
Hey, Candy Thunder, will you remind me to wipe my ass later? It's your responsibility as my wife.
She does.
Thanks.
Yeah.